How's it going, everyone? Tony here, back on the BCG Unplugged channel. Yes, I'm finally uploading some new content on this channel, and I apologize that it's been rather stagnant on the channel. My main channel just took priority over everything else. You know, I wanted to get the reviews out, I want to do the top 10s, I want to make sure that all the videos that I need to do got done, and so that means that my second channel suffered for that. But I'm going to try once again. I think this is like the third time I said it. I'm going to try to upload more content on the BCG Unplugged channel. I haven't forgot about it. I really like this channel and it has a lot of potential to grow. And I might just be bringing back the BCG as Black Critic Crew segment, guys. Get excited for that. And also another thing that I'm going to try to do on this channel is that I'm going to start re-uploading some old reviews that I did, not on my current main channel, Black Critic Guy, but from my old channel, the prehistoric channel, Black Anime Guy. Yeah, a lot of you asked me to review animes that I've already reviewed back on my old channel, so I said, you know what, why not just re-upload them to the BCG Unplugged channel as to give some new content here on this channel, keep it afloat, keep it relevant. And you know, for people who want to see some of my old shit, I'll just upload them here instead of uploading them on the Black Critic Guy channel, as I feel like the reviews there are getting better, and the reviews that I might upload here, they might not be the best, but they were a process of thought that I had back then, and I wanted to share with you guys, so stay tuned for those. But this video is mainly to address something that I noticed on Twitter, as when I first came up with the idea of BCG Unplugged, this was supposed to be a channel where I unwind. I shared my thoughts unedited with you guys on current events or current issues that are happening in the world or on YouTube that I personally had an opinion about. You know, these are usually topics that I don't address in my Black Critic Guy channel, as I want to keep that channel mainly neutral, only when it comes to like movies or animes or things that really piss me off in the media. But nothing like, if I want to talk politics or religion, I don't want to do that on the Black Critic Guy channel, as that would really alienate a lot of people. So I want that channel to be very inclusive. This channel, although I do also want it to be inclusive, it's a channel where I can just let loose and unwind and just share my unedited, unfiltered, unadulterated, that's the word I was kind of thinking of, thoughts on certain things. And hopefully you guys will like it. Hopefully, you know, maybe I could do more of these. Depending on how this one does, we'll have to wait and see. But this video is to address something that I noticed on Twitter today. So on Twitter, Susan Wojcicki, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, she uploaded, or she made a tweet saying something along the lines of, "Thanks YouTube community, we hear you loud and clear and we're trying to fix the problem." Something like that. And although I appreciate the sentiment of a tweet, I don't think that's going to suffice, Susan. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I'm glad that you actually said something. You know, you could have easily have ignored this. You could have easily just swept it under the rug and treated it as if it wasn't an issue. But you did address it. That is a start. But I rather see you do something rather than say something. Words just don't have as much weight as actions anymore. Anyone could say anything. I could say to you guys that I love you very much. But I mean, why say I love you when I could just show how much I love you by giving you guys the things that you want to see? So that's where I'm coming from. We're past the point of words having the weight that they used to, because we've heard so many things over the years about how things will be fixed, things will get better, and they still haven't, and people are still getting fucked over. I mean, I Hate Everything just a few days ago got hit with a copyright strike from a company called Merlin that nobody heard of, and like for a song that's not even in the video. Merlin just like, hey, copyright strike just because I can do it. And there's no repercussion for it. There's no punishment for people that do false copyright claims, false copyright strikes. It's illegal, Susan. This should not be happening. Grade A Under A has talked about this for many a months. So has I Hate Everything, the nostalgia creator. We all have been saying that this shit is illegal. I know you guys are in a tight pinch with like companies that have your ear and have your, money in their hands, but come on. Don't sacrifice your integrity and the validity of your channel because you want to sell out to big companies. Don't be like that. Okay, don't be like that. But honestly, that's not what I'm here to address. What I'm here to address is actually the comments, the replies to Susan's tweets. Now, when I was reading through the replies and stuff, I started noticing that a lot of people were very butthurt in the comments, like, oh, this has been an issue for 7 years and only now you're addressing it. They're only addressing it now because all the big YouTubers are talking about it. Oh, you're just saying that now because all the big YouTubers are saying, but you know, this has been a problem ever since. And it kind of just pissed me off, the arrogance of those types of comments. I mean, I'm not a big channel whatsoever, and I'm not inclined to be like angry at her, like, why are you only addressing this now? Yes, I won't deny that this is a big issue, and I can understand if people are upset that, you know, we're only getting action now. But that's because this problem has just been building and building and building, and it has now reached the point where we can't take it anymore. And now we are making our voices be heard. And after the debacle with the Fine Bros and all these different channels getting hit with copyright claims, copyright strikes, getting their monetization taken away, getting their privileges taken away from companies making false claims on their sites, and not getting any punishment for it whatsoever, we just had enough. This is like that point. So, I mean, I'm not trying to compare it to this situation, but it reminds me a lot about racism in America. You know, we put up with it for so long until it got to the point where, like, we can't, that this has to end now. And we're finally making, you know, we're standing up, we're making our voices be heard. I mean, racism existed long before the civil rights movement even happened. But once the civil rights movement happened, it was at the point where we were just like, okay, we're sick of this now. Let's do something about it. Again, I'm not trying to compare it to that, but it's in a similar line to where we've been seeing this issue for many years, and we had enough. We've had enough. And I hate how these comments are kind of like bashing on bigger YouTubers for actually trying to talk about the issues as if it's not an issue they would ever face, or it's like, you shouldn't be a part of this issue. This is for us, not for you. The whole idea of a them versus us mentality should not exist. We're all YouTubers, whether you're big or small. Why are you saying, oh, it's because the big YouTubers are making a big deal about it, now you're addressing it, but it's the small YouTubers? I'm not saying you should be thankful that the big YouTubers are talking about it, but you should take this as a win. You won! YouTube is finally addressing this. And it's because big YouTubers are talking about it. Because big YouTubers have YouTube's ear. They're in YouTube's pocket, so they can actually make some change. I don't see what's the big issue of a big YouTube channel talking about this issue that we all face. That's one of the ways we can get shit fixed. You know, it doesn't just take one person, it takes a whole community to make a difference, guys. And that's the thing, we need to stick together. We can't be like, oh, those big YouTubers, this is all, you know, they're only doing this to protect their asses. Some of them, or most of them, are actually doing this to protect all of us, not just themselves, not just their bottom lines. Come on, guys, we're in this together. Stop fucking saying, oh, it's just these big YouTubers. That's the thing that just kind of pissed me off when I was reading the Twitter comments and stuff, like, oh, it's just the big YouTubers, they brought attention to this. I think it's the big YouTubers had the loudest voice, but I think it was the constant vocal outcry that got YouTube's attention. Not just the big channels. The big channels were a driving force, but it was all of us together that made the change, not just the big YouTubers. So please, people on Twitter, shut the fuck up. Shut up. We won, we didn't win. I'm not gonna say we won, but we're finally getting something done. They heard us now. Now we can push forward and improve. By trying to divide us, it's not gonna help our cause, guys. So don't be sending her hate comments saying, oh, why didn't you address this 7 years ago? If I'm correct, isn't Susan Wojcicki just the recent CEO of YouTube? So she probably wasn't around 7 years ago, guys. You might want to look that up before you fucking start I hate when people put comments on things without either fully knowing everything or watching a video fully. Like, I get comments all the time, and this could be for another video, but I get comments all the time where people like say, oh, well, this, that, and this, that. I'm like, did you even watch the review? Because I addressed the exact thing you just said in your goddamn comment. You didn't watch the review, did you? Idiot. So I guess I kind of went on a little ramble there. I just wanted to express that thought and tell everybody on Twitter, whoever's watching this video, to stop attacking Susan, okay? We got her ear. She's gonna try to make something about this. She's gonna try to fix this system. And Susan, I appreciate the words, but I would like to see action. That's what I want to see, and I think that's what most of us want to see. We want to see action and not words. And again, stop giving her hate comments, guys. Stop it. You're giving YouTubers a bad name when you try to attack her. We already got her ear. We won this battle. Now let's win the war together, okay? Anyway, if you guys like this type of video, please let me know, and I would love to do more. I have many things I'd like to talk about. I'm going to try to get some reviews done today as well. I have a lot of reviews to get done today, and something might be going away soon. Just saying. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'm Tony, and take care. Peace.